Good morning, everybody. Michelle, Athlete Prospect Buzz. Shh. That's right. It's quiet period right now, quiet time. So for those that don't know what quiet period means, the NCAA mandates a time frame that coaches cannot, communicate and with players. So right now, the quiet period, and some people refer it to as dead period, but there's actually a big difference between the two. But we're just going to talk about the quiet period today because this is a time that you, as an athlete and a parent, should be preparing yourself for, what's to come with over in the next couple of months. All right. So first, I want to share with you, when let me pull up my notes here. Sorry, excuse me. The quiet period that's happening right now, because today is July 24th, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, today's June 24th. The quiet period is between, right now, this quiet period is June 1st to July 31st. You're going to find that a lot of coaches are starting to head out on vacation, times with their family. This is like a little downtime for them. However, I know, many coaches that I talk to, they're like, no, this is kind of a quiet time for us. But according to, NCAA, there's no communication whatsoever should be happening. So during this time frame, you're not going to have camps, things of that nature. So what you as an athlete and as a parent need to be doing right now is, first of all, athletes, you need to be focusing on summer reading. Academics is number one, right? So we talk about football a lot, and I'm going to talk about football a lot, but academics for me is a priority, always was with my kids. So get your summer reading done right now, especially since this is kind of a slow period for you, athletic. Other thing going on is summer workouts at your football program. I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing, your summer workouts, your training, working on the fundies, doing lots of running, I'm sure, which you should be, because you not only got to be strong, you got to be fast on the field. Also, too, a lot of 7-on-7 that's going on too with a lot of programs here in Georgia, especially. So the quiet period, June 1st to July 31st. What does that mean? What it means is that coaches cannot come evaluate you. You can't go visit them. And so really what you should be doing in addition to your academics and the summer workouts is there's some things that you can be doing. You can, if you have the coach's information, you can text the coach. The coach cannot text you back. You can call a coach, but the coach cannot call you back. So if he happens to catch you or whatever the case may be, DM, Twitter, you can go and, you can go in and communicate. If you guys are connected via Twitter, you can DM on Twitter. That's allowed by the NCAA. Also, too, what you should be focusing on is if you don't have any offers right now, you should be going to the college websites, filling out their recruiting questionnaires. It's so simple. You do a simple Google search and say, recruiting football questionnaire, and for whatever the school is, the name of the school. It comes up, usually the top thing, if you put that information in the top listing on Google, click on it, go fill it out. What you're doing is you're getting on their radar. And, this is really good for people that are in the, 9th, 10th, and even some, rising juniors. I'm not saying not do it as a rising senior, but by this time, if you're not on their radar, you got to do more than just doing an online questionnaire. You got to be hustling and getting in front of their faces. And I talk about all that in my training module, my educational platform that's going to be coming out, launching soon here at the beginning of August. Also, too, if you do have offers, let's see, even if you have offers, this is the time for you to be sitting down with your parents, narrowing down, whatever it is, your top 10, top 12, it could be any number. It's not a set number. It's whatever you narrow down. Narrowing them down, because what's going to happen next is what's a quiet period, another quiet period, which is September 1st to November 25th. Now, this is a little bit different things that you need to be doing during this time frame. Obviously, this is your football season. This is college football season. However, there are some things that you can do. You can visit the schools. You can visit every single game if you want. Going to the home games. I recommend. Usually, most kids don't go to a away game or go to away games, because that's not really what these college coaches consider a visit, because you're not seeing their campus. But you can go up there and visit, go to as many games as you want. There's no restrictions. And at that point, you're on campus, you're allowed to talk to the coach. You'll go to the game. A lot of times, sometimes afterwards, you'll have an opportunity, if the coach, you're a high prospect and they know who you are, a lot of times they'll talk to you after the game and so forth. So anyway, September 1st to November 25th. And plus two, you're going to be playing and focusing on your season. So I'm not saying you're going to be making it to every game, but definitely try to visit your top schools, the schools that you have offers from. You gotta go check it out. You gotta see what the game day atmosphere looks like, right? And it's another opportunity for you to develop a relationship with the coaches. So also during this dead period is you want to make sure that the quiet period from June 1st to July 31st, the dead period, which is August 1st through August 31st, is dead. Means you can't go do visits. You can't do, nothing. They can't come evaluate you. That's what it means. Dead, nothing, right? During that time period, though, definitely beef up following coaches on Twitter. They're not always going to follow you back, because a lot of times, they don't even know who you are. So that's why it's important to get that recruiting questionnaire. That's the beginning step. Do it. It's a lot. I know it's repetitive, but I'm telling you, if you want to, start getting on the radar of these colleges, you got to get that recruiting questionnaire started. So you say you've done all of this. Well, there's more things that you can do. Believe it or not, it's a lot. I get it. But make sure, you do some of these steps. Make it happen, right? There's more. You need to join my masterclass July 19th. I give you more recruiting tips, and more in depth of what you can do. The way that you can join my masterclass for free is to go to the link in the description right below down here, click on the link, and I need your help in just asking me one question that's top of mind for you. I know you probably have a million, but what's the most important question that you have about the football recruiting process? Put the question in, submit it. I'll be following up with you via email for the, more details about the masterclass, what time it is, and et cetera. So right now, what I'm trying to do is just fine tune, some of the important questions that people have, and we'll make sure we cover it, and make sure everything's covered in my training module and my training platform that's coming up at the beginning of August. So, guys, make sure you follow me on social media, and thank you for joining today. And make sure Athlete Prospect Buzz, I'm on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and obviously on YouTube, which you're seeing today. And feel free to share with your friends. You guys can comment inside the channel here on this video. I'll answer questions. And thank you for your support, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.